Happy Women's Month. Today we are celebrating how I give myself love through words of affirmation. I already journaled my heart out this morning and I'm so inspired from that. I love journaling first thing in the morning, but I did make a matcha first. There's this book called The Artist's Way which talks about the morning pages. It's pretty much jotting down all of your thoughts in 3 full pages. It really helps you throughout the day and it just feels so good to let everything out, because now I'm inspired to go on a walk. Expressing gratitude just always makes my life so much easier, especially because I'm writing it down instead of thinking it. Because when I write it down and I think at the same time, I feel it, and I feel like that kind of comes out into the real world instead of my mind, if that makes sense. But now we're gonna go on a walk and listen to an educational podcast, because that's part of Words of Affirmation. I am listening to something good and great and putting it into my ears so that I can learn. Education is key. We might need some layers though, so I'm putting on 2 pants because it is kind of sunny right now, but it's actually supposed to rain. Maybe it'll just be a sprinkle, I don't know. I just want to put layers just in case because I get pretty cold very easily. And this is my favorite walking satchel. I also have it in green. It is from Free People. So useful and so great. I love it so much. I always gotta add some lotion, maybe a lip gloss, also some hand sanitizer, perfume, bunnies, and my wallet. And I gotta get a jacket. This is what we're listening to. We're gonna listen to some wise words. I'm cold. Hello friends, it is in fact the next day. I'm sorry, I got caught up in a few things, but I did finish the podcast. Please listen to it if you're into spirituality. It's so perfect for you. You are what you speak. And today, this morning, I journaled. I woke up and was like, I'm so happy and healthy. I get to wake up in this beautiful apartment. I was just speaking so much goodness into my soul. And then I went to hot yoga. I've been doing a lot of Bikram yoga. It's always so freaking hot because it's like hot Bikram yoga. And in my head, I kept saying, I'm so proud of you. You're doing it so well. You're doing better. You're doing great, sweetie. And I feel like that really motivates me and helps me and lifts me up spiritually, emotionally, and it just exudes out into my body. And I don't know, it's just amazing. So I've been doing a lot of words of affirmation today. So I already had a late lunch. I bought a donut on the way home. Went to Bob's Donuts and I got a cute little vegan donut. And I want to write 50K on it because I reached 50K on YouTube recently. And I'm gonna celebrate myself because that's a word of affirmation. I'm writing 50K on this donut because I am just so proud of myself. 50K subs. Gorge. Isn't she cute? If only I had a candle. I'm so happy. This is part of Words of Affirmation because I'm celebrating myself and I wrote it on a little donut. I'm so thankful for all of you. Thank you for crossing paths with me. I love you all, haters and all. Okay, cheers. Let's see how good it is. That's tasty. It's not really sweet, but she's so good. Love you all so mucho. I'm also drinking an Olipop. Best flavor ever. Now let's do some intentional dancing. I dance every single day, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. But I want to dance to songs that uplift me. But since I can't play in this video, cue Successful by Ariana Grande. Beautiful and so successful. year of my 20s. I'm 29 years old and I want to write a letter to myself. I've never done this before, so this is the perfect opportunity to do it now in this video because it's Women's Month. We're celebrating by doing words of affirmation, and I think this would be good for me because I'm going to enter a new decade soon. I think I'll write the letter and put that I can't read it for a minimum of 5 years, not until 2030, which is so crazy to think about. Wow, 2030. That sounds robotic for some reason. 2050 actually sounds robotic, but 2030, like, whoa, that's kind of an insane year. But I've never done this before, and I typically read back through my journals and I'm like, wow, I have grown so much from this. I'll read a thought process and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't think that way anymore. So I kind of just want to write a lovely little self-love letter to me, myself, and I, to check in, see how I'm doing, and to see where I'm at when I read it. I think it'll be really cute. And I'm actually kind of nervous because I don't know, my future self is gonna read it and I feel like we're all one. Like, there's no past and there's no future, there's only the present, but like, I don't know, it's just kind of scary, but let's do it. I want to use my bed tray because I want to do it on my bed. I'm so excited. Excited and nervous. Okay, what should I begin with? I don't know how I'm gonna start this, but let's just get straight into it. I just finished. I wrote 4 full pages. I love it. And wow, that felt so good. I am so excited to read it in 5 years. I pretty much just asked myself like where I'm at right now, which is the future in 2030, and if I have achieved any of the goals that I want to have at that age. And I'm just telling my future self where I'm at right now, what I'm going through, how I'm feeling, and it's just a really cute and sentimental little letter, and I am so glad I did this. This feels so good and warm on the inside of my body. I highly encourage you to do it. I think this is gonna be really cute and sweet for me to read. I'm just so happy. I could literally cry right now. It's also golden hour. The sun is beaming straight at me into my apartment. I love it. I want to do some tarot, and this is my favorite one. Okay, I just made a tea. Oh, that's hot. It's a peppermint tea. I already have some neural frequency sounds going on, and now I want to put on some incense for the vibes, you know? This is my favorite one. I'm not really sure what kind of tarot I want to do, but I'm leaning more towards doing a 3-card spread. Oops. Okay, so we gotta shuffle. I haven't done this in a hot second. Not really the best at shuffling, to be honest. Let's get it hop-a-lockin', booty smockin'. Smack it till we drop, babes. Oh yeah, honey. Yeah, baby. Oops. Whoops-a-daisy. I feel like that's a good thing when it flies out of my hands because it's shuffling more. I feel like maybe gotta take out all of the energy that was in it before. We are releasing it so that we can add new energy into it. Cut it in half and let's see where we're at, baby. Past, present, future. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I've never got this card before. Number 1 stoner trophy. Okay. Ooh, I got it upside down. King of joints with the tatted hand. Future. Ooh, I got this reversed too. Page of buds reversed. I typically like to look at the card and just see how I feel. I got an award for something, but I don't know what. I guess I'm feeling pretty okay, proud about it. There's just something about my past that I achieved, I guess. Who's the number 1 stoner around here? It's you, and the victory you're experiencing is well earned and well noted. Any spoils it brings, wealth, fame, recognition, are all yours to enjoy. Those around you know you deserve this. Let them celebrate you too. Okay, I kind of love this. I was going through it a lot until recently, maybe like this past week or 2. I actually was thinking about moving again, even though I moved like 4 months ago. It's just been really tough on me, on my mental health, living next to a very busy street, and it's just very different from my last neighborhood, and I was like really stressing about it. I kind of mentioned it in one of my previous vlogs and said that I was going through it because I just haven't really been able to sleep, but now I'm slowly getting used to it. But I know I don't see myself here long term, but the rental market is really hard right now. So I came to a conclusion recently and told myself that I'm just not gonna look anymore because it was taking a huge huge toll on me, and I was looking up Craigslist, Zillow, hot pads every single hour. I was feeling very drained from it, but now I rearranged and I love my apartment and I feel good. I'm doing better, and I told myself I will probably move like towards the end of the year, or I don't know, whenever something good comes along. It needs to be a good deal for me to be able to move. And I'm also really picky, like you guys probably already know that. Like my apartment is so cute, I can't leave it unless I find something better, and it needs to have like bay windows and like maybe like French doors. It's not just the noise, there's a bunch of other things on top of it. I just won't mention it unless you guys want to know. I don't know. I guess that's my reward for coming through that path and getting over that little hump. I love that this acknowledges that because I totally feel that. Okay, on to the next. It is King of Joints, but I got it reversed. I feel like it's coming to me, like the hand is coming towards me. All the caution and care of the upright King of Joints seem to fall right out when he's upside down. Instead, he's prone to rash, ego-driven pursuits and decisions. Pedantic and obsessed with his own goals, the King of Joints can be arrogant and selfish, not the role model you want to be or have. Huh, this is interesting. So this is my present? Honestly, I feel this because I did make a decision recently that is kind of private and I don't really want to share it to the internet, but I overcame it. I was going to make an ego-driven decision recently, this past weekend actually. I had to think about it. I'm just glad I never went through with it. So yeah, I guess this is the actual present because this was literally like earlier this week. So wow, interesting. Okay, the next one is Page of Buds, but I got it reversed. When it's not reversed, it's basically a marijuana plant getting its light, but since it's upside down, the light is at the bottom, but it's a pendant, and it's a cute pendant, and it's a cute plant. Weed plants are hard, by the way. I had a weed plant in like 2020 and that was so hard. They need so much TLC. I just think it's cute and aesthetic because it's pink, there's a plant, there's a cute pendant, the colors are minimal. That's what I'm going with. Newly sparked projects or ideas are not as fully baked when the Page of Buds show up reversed. Don't rush into action. Take a breather. Perspective may provide you with the clarity and focus necessary to bring your dreams to fruition. Okay, this is very interesting because I do have so many projects, as you guys probably know. I am trying to do a bunch of things in my apartment and it's basically telling me to slow down, which is so interesting because I told myself that recently when I was trying to move out. I was like, okay, I'm gonna slow down. I'm not gonna decorate, but now I'm like, I want to decorate, but I don't want to move too fast because I don't know what could happen. There's so much unknown for me in this future, so I don't know. But it's saying not to rush, which is a good thing. And I'm constantly thinking of like what kind of content I want to do online for my social media presence and everything in between. And I don't want to rush into it because whenever I rush into it, I feel like you can kind of tell. I love tarot cards. Tarot cards always gives me like a new perspective and also a perspective on like what I was going through. So this is perfection to me and I'm so glad I did this. I need to get back into this routine of doing it like almost every day because it gives me so much clarity. Love, 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 love. I may journal again tonight. If you don't have tarot cards, just do it. Do a tarot reading. Very interesting. This is my favorite one. I've had it for years. Called Pot Tarot and I got it at Urban Outfitters. It's so cute. To be honest, I love gardening. I am definitely like an edible girly or a pen girly. I can't really do flowers because it hurts my throat, but we love gardening. Cheers to that! I typically like to read 2 books simultaneously. I usually like to have one that's serious and then another one that's not so serious. And I mean serious in the sense of like educational, self-help. And I don't have a serious one right now, so let's get one. I am thinking Daddy Joe. I love Joe Dispenza so much. If you haven't heard of him, please look him up. He is amazing. I want to meet him so bad. This guy would literally be in my blunt rotation. That's how much I love him. We are back on the couch and the incense is going. I like to get comfy cozy because I get to read Daddy Joe. I was only able to finish the introduction because I'm so sleepy and tired. But I am so excited about this book. I listen to a lot of Joe Dispenza, so I feel like I can hear his voice talking to me while I read this. Yay! I did so many great things today. I think words of affirmation might be my second love language because I felt so good today. I feel like talking to myself, having all of these educational podcasts and books, and just lifting my energy up on my own by talking and saying great things out loud and in my head and in my thoughts. It just truly makes my day feel 1,000 times better. Like I'm on the right path, I'm doing good. I wrote a letter to myself. Like that was very cute and sentimental, and only to me, myself, and I, because I know myself and I'm talking to myself. Wow, yeah, I didn't think that this would affect me as much as I'm thinking about it right now. I'm just so proud and happy, and I just hope that you show yourself love today and every day. Words of affirmation is the way. What Joe Dispenza says is like, your thoughts are literally your reality. Whatever you say and speak into the world is gonna come into fruition. And that podcast that I was listening to also said that. It's backed by science, okay? I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. I love you so mucho. Happy Women's Month. We're still celebrating strong. It's the best month ever. I have to get ready for bed now. I have a really long day tomorrow. It's actually a full moon lunar eclipse today. I feel so in tune with it because I just feel so great and good, and I actually wrote a letter to myself today, so I feel like that is like the perfect way to recharge. I just love a full moon. That is it and that is all, and I'm freaking tired, so I'm gonna go to sleep now. But I love you. I will see you in the next video. Bye. Oh, my biggest ick of myself is when I sneeze. Jeez. Oh shit, sorry. I thought somebody was like... Anyway. Pedantic? What does pedantic mean? I have no idea what that means. Teeny tad bit?